We wouldn't be building the parts that we build today if it wasn't for PartMaker. We can load the code into the machine and know you're right on the money right off the bat. We're not the traditional Swiss CNC shop. We excel at difficult parts, and the longer the cycle time and the more difficult the material and the higher tolerance parts, those are the ones that we excel at with PartMaker. We build pushrods for the racing industry. That's mainly our product. However, we purchased some Citizen screw machines in the early 2000s, and we've been buying those since that time, so it's enabled us to build a lot of other products. We build a real complicated axle for Bowtech Archery, the one for their 360 RPM. We set up our machine sometimes 2 or 3 times in one day on different parts. And if they need it fast, we do it fast. We'll tear a machine down, we'll set up. While one guy's setting up the machine, Jeremy will write the program with PartMaker, and in a few hours, we'll be building that part.
Our process is typically, we might get a solid file from the customer. We'll take that file, and it's super easy to import that into PartMaker. We actually have run into situations where these parts do fail in testing, and we have to redesign sometimes, and that's where PartMaker does come in really handy. Is we can redesign something, we can get the code to come out quickly, and we haven't run into any part that we can't figure out how to run with PartMaker. It's just that powerful. PartMaker support is the best. We start to look at something and think it's impossible to machine sometimes, but one call to whoever there, and boy, they'll just get you right up and running. It's amazing.
Our employees love PartMaker. When we would get a part before, everybody got scared because we didn't really know if we got the job, if we'd be able to build it. Like this axle, it might be a 7-minute cycle time to build one part, and you hardly turn the spindle on. Everything's milling interpolation and off-center milling on the front and the back simultaneously. When we looked at those prints, I don't think there would be any way that we would take the job. However, with PartMaker, we know we can program that part. Yeah, I would say it's a partnership with PartMaker. We couldn't do what we need to do without them.